Welcome to Colonize the New World, another gameplay overview video. This time we're going to address the question of why the rules are 60 pages. So as you've seen in the other videos, the gameplay loop is pretty simple. It's not that complicated. But the game does have a lot of little interactions that can come up. And that made the rulebook get longer and longer. And I'll admit, some of it needs to be refined a little bit, and sentences could be shortened. But in general, it has these interactions. So let's consider this. So if we had a colony here, Plymouth. Now, as we saw in the other videos, you normally would get all the resources right there. But this is an island. Should it get the resources on that island? Should it get the resources of Florida right there? The rulebook has to adjust for that. So you would only get what's on that island. You wouldn't get Florida or that island. Or what about moving land pieces? Can that colonist go from here to here? Well, no, because you can't swim that distance. So once he's on that island, he's confined to that island. So he would need a boat to come and pick him up. Or like what we saw up here, what happens if you build a colony next to an Indian settlement? Well, nothing shouldn't be the answer because they should get mad at you. So the rules have to adjust for all of that. So there are these kind of little interactions that come up. But in general, the core gameplay loop is pretty simple and straightforward. But if things like this come up, then you do need to consult the rules and figure out how they're dealt with. And I'll try and do a video on as many of those little interactions as I can. But that's why the rules are as long as they are, but it is not as daunting as it looks. I promise, most people pick up the game within a few turns. And that's been my experience in play testing it with quite a wide range of people. Alright, so that's all for now. I'll see you in the next video. Great, thanks.